Welcome to Mike's Literary Minute, where books can be listened to and enjoyed. My name is Michael. I've been listening to audiobooks since the mid-'80s, and today, once again, is a David A Simpson book. I have come to the conclusion, though, after listening to this one, that David Simpson personally hates me, but that's okay. I love him anyways. Great author. But I've come to the conclusion that David Simpson, and I know you're watching this, that you hate me because you went and you took the book and you're getting good. Stop! I hate it when you do that. So I get the second book, which is, in this case, is the Solar Tsunami Book 2. All right, cool. It was just released. All right, I don't have to wait for the story to continue. Getting good. Really? I think you hate me, honestly and for truthfully. I've been a bad boy. I was a serial killer in a previous life. He knows this, and is torturing me because there are 3 books in the series, and the third one comes out. The ending book comes out in a couple of months, which tells me that David went and wrote the 3 books, and he was going to do 1 book, but it was incredibly big, incredibly thick, so he broke it down into 3 smaller books. All right, I can get it. I would have preferred 2 books, but hey, I pay my own bills. He's got his own bills to pay, so I'm not going to diss the man. I'm buying the 3rd book. It's going to happen, but honestly, David, dude, really, you hate me. I've come to that conclusion. Once again, we're at the Solar Tsunami. The storm has hit the planet, and the kids from the college are trying to get up to Maine to a place of safety and refuge, safety and security. And it's a story of how they're doing it, and you get a little bit of the backstory on some of the characters, and that is actually worth the credit right there. The scene of, as I said, I'm not here to ruin it for anybody. I will speak in generals. That way I don't screw the story for someone who hasn't read it or listened to it yet. You hear one of the stories of one of the kids who was there from Russia, who is a Russian who came to live in America, and you get to hear her story, which is incredibly kudos. That part of the book, 3-9 all day long. I mean, it was just in your face and wow, and it was just good. Now, I will say one thing. There is a scene in the book that is straight out of the Zombie Road series, straight out of book 1. Anybody who reads the book or listens to the book and has listened to or read book 1 of the Zombie Road series, you'll know the scene that I'm talking about. I mean, it's like, okay, David, running out of things to talk about. It's okay, I love you anyways. As I said, I picked up on it immediately, but then again, when you're blind in one eye and you can't read like you used to, you listen to a lot of books. I've listened to just tons and tons of books. My sister gets me CDs from Goodwill, and I've got a stack easily this tall off my kitchen table of books on CD that I need to listen to and hopefully do reviews on. The middle book of the Solar Tsunami series, it does push the story forward. In my opinion, it wasn't quite as good as the first one. It's still good, but it was I call it a bridge. You have to cross the bridge to get to the next story, and that means the next part of the story is going to be awesome. You got to go. Your first part of the story, got to do the bridge. Got to do the bridge. Bridges are boring, but that's okay. You got to deal with them. You get to the 3rd book. There are 3 books in the series, according to the ending of the book, where you get a little author's note from David Simpson saying that there's 1 more book and it's coming out in, I think, 2 months. So yes, I will be getting it. Yes, I will listen to it. Yes, I will review it, and yes, I will probably find new and creative ways to prove that David Simpson hates me. If he really, really loved me, he'd put me in one of his books as a character. Contact me, private message. We can work something out. Hell, I'll settle for a signed copy of the book. And you want to use my name? Go for it. Do I care? Not really. if I can hear my own name being said in audio, yoo-hoo! Yeah, that's big kudos for yours truly. The book is relatively new. I don't know if anybody has had a chance to listen to it or read it. When I got it, I was in the middle of my Sunny Hawk marathon of 4 books to get rid of the books from Audible that I had paid for out of my own pocket, downloaded on my own internet connection, and then realized I'd gotten screwed. And Audible, let's take a moment to talk about Audible. Audible, dude, you people suck. You know why I can say that? I have over 700 titles. 700. I have been a member of Audible for over 20 years. That's a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of books. And they've got a thing saying, if you don't like a book, we'll return a book at any time for no problems. Yeah, right. We all both know that's bullshit, for the simple fact that I have a bunch of books that I got and I didn't like them. It's like, okay, I will tell Audible I didn't like the books. I'll lose the right to listen to them. If I can't listen to them, I'm not going to review them, and I'll take the credits and I'll buy something else, like a Jack Higgins or a Clive Cussler. The next one up from Mark Tufo or Renee, or not Renee Ruiz. He's a reader. Z. Wortham. But no. You've returned too many books and we think you're abusing the system. Abusing the system, really? Really? Okay, I can understand that. I can understand. Back to the 700 books I've bought from you morons. Yeah. You can take your return policy and cram it up your ass. Oh well. But I digress. That's my personal rant on Audible. If it was back in the days of books on cassette, the booksellers in the area before I went blind in one eye, they knew me, and they knew if I brought a book back that it must really be bad, because it was something I very, very, very rarely did. When you're dealing with buying audio books and you're downloading 5, 6, 7 at a time, and you're listening to them and you're shotgunning all these books, it doesn't take very long to find out that you've gotten a book. It just, the little blurb that you get just didn't do the book justice, and it's just not the book for you. So the David Simpson books, I don't have that problem with. Well, the only problem I have is when he ends the book on a cliffhanger. He hates me. It's okay, love him anyways. What are your thoughts? Audible rants aside, what are your thoughts? Have you had a chance to read David Simpson's latest book, Solar Tsunami 2? As I said, it just got released about a week ago. I've already shotgunned through it. Go figure. The 6-hour book, I work 8 hours. You do the math. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I try to respond to all comments. Anybody who's looked at my comment section sees my little response. They get there eventually. I don't leave anybody in the dark. Everybody eventually gets responded to. Let me know what you think, and we'll catch you on the next one.